Okay, recording has started.
Great, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ethan Baldwin. I'm a policy analyst for the Oregon Division of Financial Regulation. This is the first and probably only meeting for the 2027 Oregon Reinsurance Program rulemaking. Uh, Today's Thursday, June 25th. We'll go ahead and jump into a quick introduction of everyone. We don't have a huge group, but like I said, my name is Ethan Baldwin. I'm a policy analyst with DFR. We'll go ahead and have DFR staff introduce themselves, and then we'll go to everyone else.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Joel Payton, the Reinsurance Program Manager.
And I am Karen Winkle, the rules coordinator for the division.
All right, and now we'll go with other folks on the phone, please.
I can take the bait to start. I'm Dan Bader, actuary with Cambia.
Thank you, Dan.
I'll go. Alex Vanos, Moda.
Hello, Alex. And I think we got one more.
Natalia Kim, actuary also with Moda.
Perfect. And if anyone else joins, we can snag them. But yeah, so this is the rulemaking to set the payment parameters and attachment points for the Oregon Reinsurance Program. We do this every year. I'm sure all of you know that, but just reiterating. We get the information from our actuarial consultant and go ahead and update the rule. This year is a little different because we are addressing another part of the rule text. So if we could pull up the rule text, Karen, that would be great. Awesome, thank you. So I'll start with the first section, which is the definitions. Per some federal clarification and guidance, we have adjusted the definition of benefit year to be a little more specific and clear. And we've run this one by DOJ just to make sure it all made sense. Does anyone have any thoughts on the definition of benefit year? All right. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty straightforward change. The second change of the three, I guess, one is just a cleanup where as we add the new payment parameters, we delete the oldest year. In this case, that would be the benefit year beginning January 1st, 2022. So we just go ahead and erase that from the rule so that we don't have an overly lengthy, cumbersome rule with information that's not really pertinent or necessary anymore. Anyone have any concerns or thoughts with that part? Didn't think so. And we'll wrap up with the last part of the rule. So this is the juicy details and new fun stuff. This is the information we get from our actuarial consultant. And this is the new text. So for the benefit year beginning on January 1st, 2027, the parameters for the Oregon Reinsurance Program will be an attachment point of $131,000, a reinsurance cap of $1 million, and a coinsurance rate of 50%. And Antoinette, I see you joined us. If you want to introduce yourself real quick, just for the record.
Okay, sorry I'm late.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm at the airport, so sorry for the distraction.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you.
This is Antoinette Iwachi, Senior Public and Regulatory Affairs Specialist for Cambia Health.
Thank you, Antoinette. And we were just going over the rule text. We went through the first two parts, the change to the definition of benefit year, as well as the deletion of the payment parameters for 2022. And we just introduced the payment parameters for 2027. So does anyone have any thoughts, concerns, clarification, anything like that? All right. Then the next item on our agenda is going to be the discussion of the statement of need and fiscal impact. We are required to go through certain parts of it, not the entire thing. Feel free to read it, the entire thing. If you have any thoughts or concerns, you can send them. But the part to go over with the RAC, the first section is the statement identifying how adoption of rules will affect equity in this state. This amended rule defines payment parameters for the ORP for claims incurred during the 2027 benefit year. They're calibrated to maintain an existing premium reduction target. So if anything, the ORP reduces base premiums for health plan enrollees in an individual and small group market. Thus, while adoption of the original rule may have had an impact on equity, this amendment will not result in significant changes for any groups in the state. Anyone have any thoughts on that? All right, seeing none, we'll go to cost of compliance for small businesses. This is pretty standard based on the available information. These proposed rules will have no financial impact on state agencies or local governments. The most direct impact of these rules will be on health insurers, and based on the financial filings we have, no insurers meet the definition of a small business. The proposed rules effectively extend status quo, resulting in no changes to expected reporting, record keeping, reporting, administrative activities, or cost to implement. No more necessary resources to comply. We did reach out to small business stakeholders and did not get any to attend. But we will also keep it open for any written comments at this time. We don't believe the proposed rule is expected to impact any particular community in Oregon, except to the extent the members of many communities act as purchasers of insurance. So does anyone have any thoughts on the statement of need and fiscal impact as it stands? And I will put in a disclaimer that this is not fine. This is not the only opportunity you'll have to present any comments. You can go ahead and send written comments to me or the RAC. Let's go ahead and say by close of business on Thursday, July, what is that, 2nd? I mean, honestly, you can go ahead and have through the 4th of July weekend because I'm not going to be checking them on Friday. So let's say, what's that? July 6th. Have comments by close of business July 6th if you have anything that you didn't discuss today. And, but I do want everyone to really stress about this one over the holiday weekend. It should really eat into your time. Yeah, so next we'll open it up to public comments. Does anyone from the public have a comment to make? All right, so yeah, this was a particularly fast one, so we'll go into next steps, which should be pretty straightforward. Again, if you have any further comments, you want to take this back to your team and discuss it, something piques your interest over the next couple of days, we'll accept written comments from the RAC by close of business July 6th. After that, assuming that we haven't heard anything, we'll go ahead and proceed as we usually do with the filing of the rule, have a hearing in October, and get this all ready to go with an effective date of 1/1/2027. So yeah, anyone have any thoughts? I would love it if someone would just say something, just so that it looks like we held a meeting.
Thanks for getting us together, Ethan. Appreciate it.
Awesome. There it is. Thank you, Antoinette. I appreciate you making the call from the airport. I hope you have a safe trip or had a safe trip. And yeah, that's the end of my rant. I wish everyone a happy holiday weekend next weekend, and yeah, have a great day.
Thank you,
You
Ethan.
too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.